just drop off, trying to restrict that ball into the front men's feet.
Konate, Harvey Elliott, Konate, Firmino. It's Joe Gomez who's playing at right back in the absence of Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's picked up a hamstring injury which will keep him out for a couple of weeks at least. Firmino. Tsimikas. Testing Lolly. Jed Spence backing him up.
Well, Lolly's going to sleep tonight because he's doing an awful lot of running, helping with the tackle, it's helping Spence in front of him. And Worrell is just keeping Spence really tight to him. We've got Steve Cooper on one side, trying to pull him out wide, and Worrell saying, don't you go out there, I need you inside.
Gomez tries to hit it, it does, and straight down the throat of Horvath once again, and Liverpool's efforts really have been restricted to those from the edge of the box so far.
Yeah, they've got a good shape, Forest, getting into that four and the protection in front. And it's not a full-on press, that's what keeps them together. If you do full-on press Liverpool and they pass through it, you're in big trouble.
Now, Steve Cooper is just 42, but he already has a wealth of experience. Overachieved with Swansea last season, getting to the playoff final. Won the World Cup with England under-17s, and after a stint with Wrexham, he spent 5 years coaching at the Liverpool Academy.
My son was part of that under-17 England triumph, S&C coach, and he's got a medal to prove it, which he keeps dangling in front of my eyes every time I see him on Zoom.
The closest that you've got to a World Cup winner's medal.
Absolutely.
Although with all the right-backs that are pulling out of the England squad right now, you might get another chance to win one.
Now I've had my new knee.
Konate scooping it into the path of Oxlade-Chamberlain. Figueiredo was alert to any danger posed by the former Arsenal man. And he's just making sure that Colback is alert to the danger posed by the short corner. Chamberlain's delivery is towards Fabinho. He's had a good record in front of goal this season, and this time he was narrowly off target.
Well, that's a training ground move. You can tell by the reaction of Oxlade-Chamberlain because he hit it perfect. Little drag back into that space. Players trying to block everybody from coming into that place, and Fabinho knowing exactly where he should be.
It is Jurgen Klopp's first visit to Nottingham. His knowledge on Friday seemed to only extend to the story of Robin Hood, although when speaking to Gabriel a little bit earlier on, he had a bit more information about Brian Clough and the 70s and 80s. Firmino. Ball by Oxlade-Chamberlain, which has sent Tsimikas scurrying back. And Steve Cooper has produced a team full of confidence and energy. They've lost just one of their last 14 games in all competitions, and they have their weapons. Defensively sound and always with a threat in front of goal. Joe Lolly hasn't featured very often over the course of the last few months. He's had a real bad knee issue. And he's going to test his fitness, I think, over the course of the 90 minutes here. This is Naby Keita. Tsimikas. Yates pounding Diogo Jota. The referee was quite happy to wave play on. Nice touch by Elliott. Releases Oxlade-Chamberlain. Swivels away. Keita is arriving. Jed Spence was watching him. Zinchenko. Davis just had to check his run. Lolly is a bit behind him. Spencer's gone on one. It's still Lolly. They gave it enough welly, but it wasn't on target.
Zinchenko should have put it more in the space. Not enough pace on that ball. He's got to wait for it. If he sticks it into the space, he runs onto it, gets away from the defender, and Liverpool get men back to cover the shot. There's a missed opportunity there from Forest. But at the other end, they've just got to keep their eye on Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's made some really good runs into that inside right position in between the left back and Figueiredo. Got him 2 or 3 times.
First time we've seen him in a while, Oxlade-Chamberlain. He hasn't featured since the 5th round of the competition. Necessary foul from Zinchenko on Naby Keita. Tsimikas. Key to him in the centre, but he's not going to get the chance to do it. Jed Spence has seen it go out of play, and it's going to be a corner to Liverpool.
It's good defending though. He got squared up, one-on-one. Job there as a fullback, have to stop the cross, whatever happens.
Van Dijk slowly trotting up from the back alongside Ibrahima Konate. Worrell immediately attracted to his opposite number. Tsimikas is delivering, whipped away by Figueiredo. Johnson thought he was going to be able to escape, and he was held up by Oxlade-Chamberlain. Tsimikas with another cross into the box. Also penalised for the foul on Zinchenko. And it is a completely reconfigured defence tonight. Figueiredo isn't really supposed to be here. He had agreed a move to return to Portugal in the January transfer window, only for an administrative error to stop him from leaving on deadline day. Fullback, predominantly a midfielder, has played at left back or left wing back for Steve Cooper. He'll do what he's told, but he's not a natural left back. Here is Oxlade-Chamberlain being trapped by Garner, and trapped well by Garner. Now Elliott. Keita. All across, and it's out of play eventually for a Liverpool throw.
No Liverpool player has got second on the ball as soon as they get shirt on them. They've done that really well, Forest. Another 66 minutes of that, closing down. I'll be tired after this, I tell you.
Well, there's a lot of non-negotiables in Steve Cooper's coaching manual, and one of them is work rate and energy. Spence. Davis being told to go away. Spence continues his run. He's trying to take on Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk rather nonchalantly in the end, brushing him aside. Yates wrestling Jota for the ball. Zinchenko. Keita hasn't really got anywhere to go. Alisson provides him with an angle. Fabinho almost feeding Zinchenko. Firmino. Elliott. When Jurgen Klopp first turned up in the Premier League, everybody talked about the fact that he liked heavy metal football. We're having a bit of a revival, aren't we? Jota. Lolling gets away from Keita. He has options. Zinchenko should return it, doesn't, goes left instead. This is Brennan Johnson.